Alright, welcome to Sport Tour on Enterprise TV, where sport news from the four corners of the world are delivered at its best. I am John Olasukomi. Join me and let's ride together. If you are joining us for the first time, please hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get this rolling. In the highlight, local football, Super Eagles coach charges Flying Eagles ahead of 2025 Under-20 AFCON. Atalanta boss blasts Lookman after penalty miss in Brugge loss. In foreign football, Feyenoord knocked out Milan to reach Champions League last 16. And in other sports, Berrettini ends Djokovic comeback at Qatar Open. Now let's feed you with the details. In local football, Super Eagles coach Eric Chell on Tuesday visited the Flying Eagles at their training ground at the FIFA Go project inside Package B of Moshood Abiola Stadium, Abuja. Flying Eagles resumed 10-day campaign on Monday 10th February in preparation for two friendly matches with Egypt Under-20 team. The warm-up games were later called off after both countries were pitched in the same group. Last Thursday in Morocco, the 7 times African champions were drawn in Group B of CAF Under-20 AFCON with Morocco, South Africa and Egypt, forcing the North Africans withdrawal from the warm-up games still in camp in readiness for the AFCON in April. Eric Chell, who arrived in Nigeria to start preparation for the World Cup qualifying games against table toppers Rwanda and Zimbabwe on 21st and 25th March, in match days 5 and 6 respectively, visited the Flying Eagles training session to boost their morale and also charges them to go for gold in Cote d'Ivoire. Nigeria's Flying Eagles will open their 2025 AFCON campaign against Egypt before taking on South Africa in their second group game. Still taking news from the local front, Atalanta manager Gianpiero Gasperini has blasted Ademola Lookman for stepping up to take a penalty in the club's UEFA Champions League playoff tie against Club Brugge. Atalanta fell 3-1 to Club Brugge in the second leg of their playoff tie at the Jewi Stadium on Tuesday night. Ladia exited the competition 5-2 on aggregate. Club Brugge stunned the host with 3 goals in the first half. Lookman was introduced after the break and immediately reduced the deficit for Atalanta. The Nigerian international, however, killed any hope of a fight back by missing a penalty in the 62nd minute. Gasperini said, and I quote, "Lookman was not supposed to take the penalty. He is one of the worst penalty takers I have ever seen," Gasperini said after the game. He has a frankly terrible record even in training. He converts very few of them. Retegu and Di Ketelia were there, but Lookman, in a moment of enthusiasm after scoring, decided to take the ball, and that was a gesture I did not appreciate at all. Those are the words of Atalanta gaffer, the man called Gianpiero. Away from local football, let's move straight to foreign football. At least 4 more teams have qualified for the Champions League last 16 after the first set of playoff games were concluded on Tuesday night. They are Club Brugge, Benfica, Bayern Munich and Feyenoord. In the early kickoff, Feyenoord held AC Milan to a 1-0 draw at the San Siro. The Dutch club had won the first leg 1-0 at home. Feyenoord will meet either Inter Milan or Arsenal in the last 16, with their opponent to be decided in Friday's draw. At the Jewi Stadium, Club Brugge stunned Atalanta in Italy, winning 3-1 to qualify with a 4-1 aggregate. The Belgian side raised into a 3-goal lead thanks to strikes from Tabli Brace and Ferran Jutla. Ademola Lookman put one back immediately after the restart, but also missed a penalty as Europa League champions crashed out. They will face either Aston Villa with their opponent to be decided in Friday's draw. In Germany, Bayern Munich were held to a 1-0 draw at home by Celtic. The Bundesliga giants had won the first leg 2-1 in Scotland. However, it was Brendan Rodgers men who took the lead at the Allianz Arena before Alphonso Davies' late strike sealed the Bavarians' progress. Bayern will play either Atletico Madrid or Bayern Leverkusen in Portugal. Benfica and Monaco played out a thrilling 3-3 draw, but it was the Portuguese side that moved into the next stage after winning 1-0 in France in the first leg. Benfica will play either Barcelona or Liverpool next. Now to other sports. In the world of tennis, Novak Djokovic's comeback came to a crashing halt on Tuesday as he lost 7-6, 6-2 to Matteo Berrettini in the second round of the Qatar Open. Djokovic, who was seeded third and received a first-round bye, was playing his first match since limping out of his Australian Open semi-final in January. It was only Berrettini's second win this year and his first over a player in the top 10 since 2023. It was also the Italian's first ever win over Djokovic. Their previous encounters included victories for the Serb in the Wimbledon final and Roland Garros quarterfinals both in 2021. Alex de Minaur celebrated his birthday by beating Russian Roman Safilin 6-1, 7-5, even though the Australian did not enjoy the weather. World number 6, Dani Medvedev eliminated compatriot and defending champion Karen Khachanov 4-6, 7-5, 6-3. Medvedev, the former world number 1, has not won the tournament since the Rome Masters in spring 2023. He was knocked out in the second round of this year's Australian Open by teenage American Leonard Tien. That is how much I can take on Sport Talk on Enterprise TV. Follow us across all social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are at Enterprise TV 7. See you next time.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.